way. I think all of the gods, here's why I'm Taoist when it comes down to it, and the king energy is I see any god, any energy when it's exalted too much becomes tyrannical, becomes evil, meaning unholy, it's become too much of an angle, and that's its tyranny. Even compassion, too much leniency, you can have horrendous things happen. For instance, if I get a cancer on my wrist and I'm too compassionate, I will just let it kill me. And we can admire that energy, but we can also say, I don't want that. I want to restrict, and I like this specific vessel of my body, and I don't want to just become the grass on the ground right now. I'd like to be a human because I am a human now, and that's where the passive, the Vishnu, the passive aspect of the divine comes in, the Saturnian aspect.
I feel like there's definitely a balance with it. I try to invite as much compassion into my life as I possibly can. And I feel like that really increases my quality of life. And
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
you
one
don't. No,
second.
you're like, I don't want to get bitten by mosquitoes because I might get a disease. That's
Well,
like a
that's compassion.
restriction,
Well, that's compassion for myself.
but not for the mosquito who needs to
Yeah,
drink from you.
yeah, and maybe so there's a balance with it. You see, like if I'm giving it kind of plays into a similar, it's not exactly translates, but it's like you can't give from an empty cup. Like if I'm, if it's
But that's
like,
the restrictor in you.
yeah,
I'm not saying it's just the restrictor in you that's supporting where you want to flow. You want to flow in specific ways. There's other ways. I was telling him about the toilet. If the toilet's putting sewage into your house, do you really want to let it flow, or do you put it back there? Or do you use your Saturnian side and say, no, I'm limiting this. I don't care if the sewage wants to flood my house. I'm not having it happen at the expense of the little fairies that love the mess.
yeah, and exactly. I'm not gonna let the mosquitoes give me like malaria
Or I'm
or
not going
like
to let the dog eat,
whatever.
eat the phone if it wants to as a chew toy.
But at the same time, let's go back to the thing about cancer. What if like cancer is, something I believe is that cancer is literally energy that is festering up. It's showing us that there's something that we are ignoring on an energetic level, is something that I believe.
Yeah.
And so by bringing the attention, bringing compassion to the cancer, you know, it can actually help to heal it,
And that's where the
to look
shadow
directly
the
at
shadow
it
work
and like
comes in.
heal it. Yeah.